What up, guys? So, pretty interesting game here. After seeing what Trae Young did last game, I have no faith in the Hawks. I don't think you should either. However, make your own assessment. Trae Young has an even harder matchup versus Davion Mitchell, and he got frustrated by Anthony Black last game, guys. Davion is going to be a much harder matchup. On the same spectrum, we got Dyson versus Hero. Hero can deal with him for sure, especially if they actually run the pick and roll. And also, they can run Hero off ball and just let Wiggins be the point forward, I guess you could say. The Heat have a lot of good passers. The only way I see ATL winning this is if Spolster, for some reason, refuses to play Khalil Ware. Because, guys, these guys are going to be dealing with Big Bum. Not a single one of these guys can deal with Big Bum if he plays at the 4, or Khalil Ware if that's how Spolster chooses to go about it. Last game, I believe we saw a lot of Big Bum versus Double O. That's a harder matchup for Big Bum. Obviously, at the same time, he's dominated him multiple times this season. So the Heat, basically, this is a push matchup. I would say this is a minus matchup for the Hawks, considering how badly Trae played last game. So that's going to be a push, minus, plus matchup, plus matchup. We could say this is a push, okay? And then all these guys are in minus matchups. Dyson obviously has a plus matchup. Will the Hawks play through him? I doubt it. He looked horrible. He looked like the Pelicans Dyson Daniels last game. He's young. He's going to have to get used to playing in these high-pressure games. Didn't have it. Caris, same thing, dude. He's been playing out of control just like Trae Young. I just don't think the Hawks really have a chance, and I'm surprised they're favored. I am. Even though it's a very small line. I don't know. The Bulls matchup was much harder for the Heat. This is a game that the Heat can dictate. The Heat should dominate pretty much everywhere. And the only way ATL wins this is if Trae goes back to being himself, which is a creator more than anything, not getting triggered, playing intelligently on defense. And these guys are so young on ATL. Somebody's going to have to step up. Probably 2 or 3 of these young guys are going to have to step up. Maybe 2 of them and Niang. I don't see it happening, guys. I just don't. So, pretty easy for me to look at the Heat here. Again, it's a fucking 1-point spread. So, Vegas is right a whole lot. We'll see. I will not be betting on ATO. I don't care. I'll tell you guys that, all right? And for the second game, so Ja is a true questionable, guys. And, it's hard to say what's going to happen with this game until we know what's going on with Ja. If Ja plays, you guys probably all know, but oh wow, I am definitely going to pick the Grizzlies. I would assume the spread's going to be kind of close still. This is a really fun matchup. We have several starter quality bigs here, and it should be fun because we got stretch bigs here, true big here, and pretty much I guess you can call 80 a stretch big, but I really don't think he is. Maybe a streaky stretch 3-point shooter. Mainly I don't consider Anthony Davis a stretch big, even though he's capable of it. But really fun matchup between Triple J and A Disney. We'll see what happens with Edie, because these guys, especially Daniel Gafford, is a very tough matchup. He is so much more explosive, so much more laterally, and just quickness-wise in another league than Zach Edey is. And that's going to be a problem. I really hope Gregory gets some minutes this game. Gregory pretty much going to be the best fit against PJ, although Bane is probably going to be the one who ends up guarding him. Vince Williams Jr. has been playing like absolute shit. I have no idea why the coach continues to play him. I like Vince Williams Jr., but he's obviously not 100% and he's not up to NBA speed. There's no reason to be fucking giving him minutes. Yet, the coach has been. And we saw Scottie Pippen start here, basically Jaw start at the 2 and take this out. That's an interesting proposition for this game. I really like these guys are pretty much all forwards. And I mean, Clay is a 2-3, really. Brandon Williams played very, 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 very well last game. I was extremely impressed. If he plays like he did last time, honestly, he's probably going to lead the Mavs to a victory. They need somebody. So at this point, Najee is their point guard in their starting lineup. Exum played a lot of point guard last game as well. And then Brandon Williams. Dinwiddie actually, I was shocked. I thought Dinwiddie must have been hurt. But he was relegated to garbage time. And I like Dinwiddie a lot. Jason Kidd, it's probably going to be a hot hand approach between these two. And as long as Brandon Williams plays semi-decently, he's probably going to get like 24 minutes at least. His upside is just, it's there. He's that guy, for real. So one of these two guys is going to get decent minutes. We'll see who it ends up being. The Grizzlies' defense has looked fucking absolutely horrendous. Clay is probably going to get some wide open shots. It'll be interesting to see if he hits them or not, and how Jason Kidd plays that if Clay is not on. I say all this. This is a game with a lot of variance. We're going to see probably, it could be a close game. It could also be a blowout for either team. Do not make any bets until you see what Ja is doing. I expect this to be a really good game, a really fun game. It's going to be, I mean, Edie, this is going to be tough for him, guys. Personally, I wouldn't recommend betting a lot on this game. Like I said, there's way too much variance. Either of these teams has the chance of winning and blowing the other out. So, up to you. Let me know what you guys think about this game, because it's interesting. This game gives me true playoff vibes. The Warriors versus Grizz game did a little bit. At the same time, like, when you have somebody playing like a fucking real raw rookie, it kind of ruins it. So, we'll see. If that happens again, these two and this guy are going to punish him so hard. Also, PJ has been extremely aggressive, and he's probably just going to blow by Edie as well. And the Grizz have to just not keep Edie off the perimeter, guys. He has to stay in this little box. It's really that simple. Who knows what will happen. I'm trying to keep this shorter. Thanks. I scripted that video yesterday. It ended up being fucking 30 minutes. So no more scripts for me. I'm making some basic notes. I'm trying to get things shorter. So yeah, enjoy y'all's weekend. More videos will come out. When the actual playoffs do start, I'll do like a series overview. Not really going to do a game by game thing. So make sure you sub if you like this type of content. My playoff series breakdowns are going to be a little more in depth, and I think you guys will all like it a lot. It should be pretty insightful too. I'm pretty good at 7-game series. It's a lot easier to predict than a fucking just one-on-one game. And I guess that brings up a proposition. Do you guys think these play-in games should be straight up just one game only? Or do you think they should be best 2 out of 3? Because I think this would be much better. And just cut the season short. The last week of the season was horrible anyways. Over half the teams were resting. So I think that's much better for the game. And I really do think we got to cut the regular season down. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. My Patreon is still banned. No comment. All right. Peace out, guys.